What's up, guys? This is Stevo, back at it again with another video for y'all. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one, okay? This one I want to talk about Wim Hof, how it's impacted me, also ice baths, and how it's kind of changed my life. And yeah, it kind of played into that important week I kind of been hinting about that's coming up. I'll explain entirely, and I'll go in detail there. But yeah, what ice baths really do in Wim Hof, the breathing is 30 inhales and like a minute to minute 30 hold. You can also do it longer if you want to. Well, it's really changed my. Maybe I do it differently. I don't think so. How I interpret it though is like it gives you anxiety and it allows you to experience anxiety, but with open arms, you know? And quite ironically, sometimes it is very relaxing. If you ever did the Wim Hof breathing, it can be very, very regulating. Releases adrenaline and stuff like that. But somehow that stuff can actually really calm you down. And it kind of depends. Like some days I'm a little bit too worked up and I don't want to do it, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it does calm me down, and sometimes it brings me too much. And I just do less breaths, less holds, or either just cut it short. Right. And ice baths. Ice baths are a great thing of like facing fear. It's like doing a base jump or something like that, especially if it's super cold, like around like 40 degrees to 32 to freezing. It's definitely, you kind of get that feeling. And it's so interesting once you finally get inside the ice bath and get adjusted to it, it can be very relaxing again. And now I guess it's kind of just like the Wim Hof. Sometimes it's too much, but it can have the effect of being very, very relaxing. Like your heart rate goes down. Yeah, especially spend like at least a couple minutes in there, if not longer. Yeah, then if you do go longer and it's super cold, you do need to start taking precautions of warming back up properly. But yeah, then even after, like I noticed, like if I did an ice bath once a week, I don't know, I would just get flooded with adrenaline and stuff like that. It felt like it just cleaned everything. It felt like refreshed, and I think the most healthiest way is probably doing it 2 to 3 times a week, maybe a little bit more. But some people do it twice a day. So some people go a little bit crazy on it, and that's certainly up to them. It's not a one size fits all type of deal, but that's just what what worked personally for me. Yeah, to be honest, it really changed my life. It really, really did. It allowed me to feel activation, or allowed me to feel fear, but not be scared of it. And to be honest, guys, I gotta say it, right? It helped me stop being a bitch. I was just a nerdy little bitch before I did. It's like, hey guys, yeah. But ice baths kind of helped my balls to drop, if you know what I'm saying. It helped me become a man. It helped me really tap into that. And yeah, I think, and that's what I'm greatly happy for. The baths, the breathing, really the baths, taught me not to be scared of fear. Like you can feel fear, but it doesn't have to control you, And once fear doesn't control you, you're no longer a bitch to it, Because, like, let's say if someone tries to scare you, and you're just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But now, if someone tries to scare me, I can assess it. It's like, oh, is this worth the cost? I can actually logically think through it. And, and if someone tries to scare me, and I think that I'm willing to pay the price, or I don't think, that they can scare me, I just let them try to scare me as best as they can. And, it's a lot of people can't keep that up, right? especially if you're doing ice baths. I mean, think of the average fucking person, like, you know, they can't do an ice bath, you know? And so how much tougher you are than the average person. I think that kind of speaks volumes. It's going to be a shorter video here, but I think it had some really good, important stuff. Those things have really helped me, and it's really changed my life. And I really hope y'all can start doing that, start experiencing that. It's definitely worth it. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next one.